Hello, and thank you for taking some time to learn about equipping students with competencies for postgraduate success. My name is Steve Kligerman. I'm the Assistant Director for Programming and Career Everywhere at the Center for Career Development. In this video, I'm going to give some background information on what career readiness and career competencies are, why they're important, what the Center for Career Development has been doing with them, and how you can begin integrating them into the work that you do. Career readiness, as defined by the National Association of Colleges and Employers, or NACE, is a foundation from which to demonstrate requisite core competencies that broadly prepare the college educated for success in the workplace and lifelong career management. NACE is the leading source of information on the employment of the college educated and forecasts hiring and trends in the job market, tracks starting salaries, recruiting and hiring practices, student attitudes and outcomes, and identifies best practices and benchmarks. As part of the work that they have done, NACE has established 8 career readiness competencies that employers have identified as key skill areas that are needed to launch and develop a successful career across any field or industry. Simply put, these competencies are what employers are looking for in today's talent. So let's take a look at what these 8 career competencies are. Career and self-development. Understanding what you want to do professionally and taking the necessary steps to help get there. Communication. Being able to articulate your thoughts and ideas and understanding others when they are doing the same. Critical thinking. Analyzing all aspects of a situation and problem solving. Equity and inclusion. Positively contributing to an equitable and diverse work environment. Leadership. Knowing how and when to take initiative and lead others. Professionalism. Recognizing what is expected of you within different work environments. Teamwork. The ability to work with others. And finally, technology. Knowing how to learn and effectively utilize different types of technology. So this all began in 2015 when NACE launched an initiative to address a fundamental need for recent college graduates and those that were recruiting them, the employers, to have a shared understanding of what is needed to launch and develop a successful career. They wanted a common vocabulary that could be used to discuss needs and expectations, and a basic set of competencies upon which a successful career is launched. An initial set of career competencies were created from this initiative and research, and in 2020, a task force reviewed and updated the competency names and language within the definitions to reflect the most up-to-date needs of today's professional environment. As part of the revisions, NACE also identified specific sample behaviors to better demonstrate what each competency encompasses. You can find these sample behaviors on our website, career.uconn.edu, or on NACE's website as well. At the Center for Career Development, we have been working over the past few years to intentionally integrate these competencies into the work that we do, as well as incorporate them into other parts of a student's experience. Beginning in 2021, a Career Competency Committee was formed within our department with members representing the areas of career coaching, corporate partner relations, programming, experiential learning, career everywhere, regional campuses, and college to career transitions, among others. The group served to engage faculty, staff, students, alumni, and employers in the education, integration, and application of these competencies. To start, our focus was collaborating with faculty and staff as a way to expand our reach. Through the Career Competency Committee, we have worked with student employment, the graduate school, Yukon Recreation, the Office of Undergraduate Research, and the Center for Excellence in Teaching and Learning, just to name a few, in addition to supporting a number of individual faculty and staff members on the use of competency language within syllabi, job descriptions, supervision and mentorship, and more. Students are developing these competencies in almost every aspect of their experience here at UConn. But if we're not making it known to them when and how this development is occurring, they may not realize how strong they may actually be within a competency area, and in turn may not be able to articulate that strength to those who need to hear it. Even with this effort in progress, there is still a lot to be done. According to data from our most recent faculty staff survey, 91.5% of non-career champions surveyed, and even 43.5% of career champions surveyed, noted that they were unfamiliar with the NACE career readiness competencies. If those that are educating our students, supervising our students, having career conversations with our students, are not familiar with the 8 career competencies and their importance, then how can we expect our students to understand the impact they can have on their career success? There is even more data to support our need to further emphasize the development and articulation of the career readiness competencies. In the National Alumni Career Mobility Survey, a survey that's sent out to graduates 5 and 10 years out, when asked about competencies gained during their degrees, the most recent results, those from the class of 2012 and class of 2017, show UConn scoring worse compared to peer institutions and the average of all U.S. institutions for each competency. This includes the development of critical thinking, which the Career Leadership Collective has highlighted as a high-impact career practice for a student's career mobility. Almost 2/3 of our students listed career success as a top 3 motivation for choosing to pursue a degree. And yet, we are not doing enough compared to other institutions to help students demonstrate and talk about the key skills that we know employers are looking for in today's workers. Now, when we introduce this, we often get feedback of, I already do a lot as a faculty member, a staff member, an alumni or employer that mentors students. How do you expect me to take the time to put this focus within my work? And we hear you. But the truth is, a lot of what you are doing is already helping students develop these competencies. But the next step is using this language and helping students realize that they are doing so. By connecting with an alumni or employer to network and learn about a field or industry, students are developing their career and self-development competency. by learning how to use new software within a student employment position. They are developing that technology competency. By working on a group project within a course, they are developing their teamwork competency, their communication competency, maybe their leadership competency. They are doing it all. And within your role, you can have a profound impact on students by helping them recognize this and realize, even if I'm not going to use a POS system within my career, the ability to learn and utilize this in my student worker position is going to help me in my career when I need to learn and utilize a technology used in my field. Even if it is in a different setting, my ability to work with others towards a common goal in a group project will make me a better team member when I need to collaborate with others within a full-time role. Once they have this understanding of how everything they're doing is contributing to their future career success, a student is going to be able to demonstrate how they are prepared to jump into that first role after college so much more effectively. Part of the mission of Career Everywhere is to ensure that all students have the tools and resources needed for post-graduation success, achieved by integrating career development methodology into every facet of a student's experience at UConn. What better tools to give our students than the skills we know employers are looking for? If you would like to learn more about career competencies or would like to collaborate with the Career Everywhere team to incorporate them into the work that you do, please reach out to us at careerchampions@uconn.edu. Thanks so much for taking the time to learn about these competencies and your continued efforts as we work towards a campus culture of career readiness.